we know that Iowa is the breadbasket of America. It is absolutely the breadbasket, and it's because of their rich soils. And Iowa soils didn't become Iowa soils because Iowa farmers farmed it. It was because of the tall grass prairie growing, and much more importantly, dying, that added to the organic content of Iowa soils, making it very, very rich. Okay? So if we think about downtown Casper, the big tree area, those soils are completely different than, say, the new subdivisions occurring on the east side of town. They are rich in organic content, and the reason for that is that most importantly, plants grew, but even more importantly, they died, contributing to the organic content. So organic matter, if we look at it from that perspective, is actually a blessing in disguise. So we can create good soils by leaving organic matter, grass clippings and all that, to just simply compost, if you will, in your yard. Okay? Now, here's the other story. We know that the average homeowner across Wyoming, regardless of Casper, the average yard produces about 3,000 pounds of yard waste a year. 3,000 pounds. Put that in perspective, that is a Volkswagen Beetle that typically goes into the landfill every year by one household.
Wow.
Okay? So, all I'm saying is that we're throwing away a commodity that is essentially what's needed for good plant growth. Okay? We take our native soils, which we know, if we went out into the prairie and says, okay, we're going to do a soil sample, the average organic content is 1% to 0%. Iowa soils average 5%. So we're essentially starting with no organic content in our native soils. So as we think about our lawns and our perennial beds and our trees and all that, the key to life is organic content left on the soil. And in a lot of ways, people need to think about their lawns much as you would think as a composting bin. The same microorganisms exist in your yard as they do in the compost bin. So as temperatures heat up, going into late spring into summer, the microbes get into action and basically decompose all the grass clippings. And they can do it so quickly that a mulching lawnmower, you mulch it, and within a week it's vaporized. It's gone back into the soil. The microbes have decomposed. Now, the other interesting aspect is, what's the average nitrogen content of grass as you cut it? 4%. Okay? You're essentially, by leaving the grass clippings on the lawn, you're reducing the amount of fertilizer you have to use because it's being recycled back into your